Hello everybody and welcome back to WWE Universe. I'm your host Chich and you are watching Friday Night SmackDown once again in Los Angeles, California. We just will never escape. There is no escape. There is no escape. The challenge has been laid down for SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus have been told. John Laurinaitis is watching this Undertaker situation very carefully. He can only assume that the Undertaker wants a shot at Kane at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's got that on the books right now. That is what he believes is happening. He can't get a hold of the Undertaker. He has no idea how anyone who's ever run SmackDown has ever gotten a hold of the Undertaker. But John Laurinaitis has made one thing exceptionally clear. Drew McIntyre nor Sheamus will be challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam next Sunday. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus have been proposed with the challenge by Edge and Christian to face off for the WWE Tag Team Championship in a battle between the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions in history and the longest reigning World Tag Team Champions in history. The ball is in their court. The Celtic Cross can reunite and give the fans a dream match. Or they can continue to kind of be at each other's throats for an eternity. That is their choice. Here tonight, Drew McIntyre testing the waters against Christian. Drew McIntyre and Christian set to go one-on-one. I want to say this may be a first-time collision here tonight. I can't think of a time we've seen these two face off in the past, but of course, as I say, SummerSlam is next Sunday, and the WWE Tag Team Championship could be on the line if Sheamus and Drew McIntyre accept the challenge that has been issued. The ball is entirely in their court. It is totally up to those guys if they want that match or not. But Edge and Christian are happy to try and prove that they are the greatest tag team of all time against these guys. We've seen a hint of an allegiance amongst Sheamus and Drew McIntyre recently. Does it mean anything? Those two went through a hellacious feud with one another that started almost a year ago. I think it was just around. Are they already at each other's throats by Survivor Series? I want to say yes. What physicality? What strength? I thought this was SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 for a minute, and I went to do an R1 move. Well, that would have been silly. Drew McIntyre in control. I've reminded myself that I have to play every match going forward. I cannot trust this AI, not after ECW's main event this week. I refuse to trust the AI. I will no longer be trusting the AI, no matter what. Unless it's like a match in which there is no countouts as an option, like they can't leave the ring. That's the only way I can trust the AI. Maybe I should just turn off Ring Out. Maybe just have a year where no one leaves the ring. Which no matches end in count out. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe if the AI are up against each other, I'll just turn off Ring Out. See how that goes. Maybe I'll try that with a match tonight, okay? One match on tonight's show will be played by the AI. And I'll see how that goes. Anyway, speaking on the subject of The Undertaker and Kane, well, we got an interesting one here tonight. Paul Bearer very, very vocal about how upset he is with the actions of The Undertaker. He has not forgiven and he has not forgotten. And Paul Bearer has actually voluntarily put Kane's World Heavyweight Championship on the line for Kane tonight in an open challenge which has been directly requested to be answered by The Undertaker. The World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line in the main event tonight. A unique one, to say the least. An open challenge with an expected man to answer it. I feel bad for whoever answers it if it's not The Undertaker. We've got no word on if The Undertaker is actually in the building tonight, if he'll be answering that challenge or not. Anything, really. The Undertaker remains an enigma here in the WWE, here in SmackDown. Christian really getting the best of Drew McIntyre right now. Got him caught up in that corner. Drew back up to his feet. His former United States champion. Not doing too good right now. Can't help but wonder if this is going to bruise the ego of Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. I believe that is Edge and Christian's last-ditch effort to try and get these two to get back together, is bruise both their egos enough that they agree to team up once again, just to try and prove that they're better. I don't know which team is more egotistical between Edge and Christian and Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, though. You're talking about some explosive egos all in one match. Drew McIntyre to his feet, German suplex by the I don't know. I went to call him the Celtic Warrior. That's Sheamus. This crowd say, "Let's go, Sheamus."
And there's a punishing gutbuster.
McIntyre going in for another German suplex, a little bit vicious, 2 in a row.
Oh man, that knee looked painful. Nobody home.
Christian to his feet, flatliner on Christian. Drew McIntyre going in for the cover. That would be a very surprising outcome, and that was not enough. And after that vicious clothesline, Drew McIntyre into the cover once again. Still Christian, though, hanging in there. Can't really sound too surprised. I think Drew McIntyre has done nearly enough to justify going for pinfalls on Christian, of all people. That is the third man to have ever held the WWE Championship, Raw's top prize. Drew! Look at me, Drew! Hey! Buddy! Now Drew's starting to get vicious here. Christian experiencing the wrath of McIntyre. Oh, into the corner. Caught him off the rebound. Suplex by Drew McIntyre. And he's signaling for the end. Drew McIntyre thinks he's got this one all in the bag. Christian to his feet. He's got the arms hooked. And there it is, the Future Shock DDT, a match that has won many United States Championship defenses in the past. One of the greatest men to have ever held the US Championship. By far the greatest, and that is enough to get this victory here tonight over Christian. Well, that's definitely not going to shake up Drew McIntyre and Sheamus in the way that I think Christian had hoped to. You gotta respect the effort here tonight by Edge and Christian to request this matchup, to be so heavily pursuing this. Whether you like Edge and Christian or not, I gotta be honest, with their some of their actions, it's hard to like them, I understand, especially the way they got Goldust and Yoshitatsu banned from the Tag Team Championships for the rest of their reign, which, by the way, has still been going since WrestleMania. Despite some of their actions, you gotta say, their effort to try and prove who is the greater tag team, it is not gonna go ignored. These guys continue to impress, and I am really looking forward to seeing what happens next week when Sheamus goes one-on-one with Edge. We all know Sheamus is the one with the bigger ego, and that means the bigger the ego, the harder the fall. That crowd reaction is amazing. Venis put out a tweet. That's right, we're now talking about Twitter. It's 2011. Venis. Sorry, I just kind of made myself laugh there. Venis put out a tweet saying that he would like to thank you all for the world premiere of Val Venis. The man has officially debuted. And the debut he was talking about, of course, was the debut of the new tag team, the Chick Magnets, which is, of course, the combination of Val Venis and the Godfather, which we saw the union of last week. Turns out they are an officially declared tag team here on SmackDown. Well, here tonight, Val Venis is going to go one-on-one with Chris Jericho again in a match in which the Godfather and any other SmackDown superstar is banned from ringside. It should be interesting to see if Val Venis can pick up another shocking upset over Chris Jericho like he did last week. A little bit of help from the Godfather. There he is, Chris Jericho, a man who since returning to the WWE a few months back, start of season 3, has been feeling rather bitter, to say the least. Very interested to see where this new Chris Jericho is headed post SummerSlam. Things seem to really be on the lower end for Chris Jericho. Right now he's considered in the European Championship division, which is, if you don't know, is the bottom division here on SmackDown. So Jericho considered to be one of the lower rung superstars of the SmackDown roster, which has taken great offense to the self-proclaimed best in the world at what he does. Really see the aggression in the eyes of Chris Jericho as he made his entrance there. That is a man who is in no mood. So here we go. This is a one-on-one matchup. I told you guys I would let a match play out in which there was no out-ring shenanigans, no ring out at all. Let's see how it goes, because realistically, you don't need to have spots on the outside of the ring. I feel like any spots on the outside of the ring shouldn't be unprompted. They should be random. No. They shouldn't be unprompted. They should be random. That's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever said. They shouldn't be unprompted. They should be, like, planned. It should be, like, a big thing, not just this stupid thing that happens from time to time. So I feel like any time something happens outside the ring, I should be playing the match anyway, and I should be a contributing factor in why it's happening. I should be the one executing that. So I'm going to see how this plays out. I think this might actually be the solution. I think I just randomly had an idea that didn't suck a second ago, and I'm going to see how well that goes for me. Right now, Val Venis in control of Chris Jericho. He really seems to be in the head of Y2J right now. Jericho turning things around. I mean, what's going to happen if Jericho loses again here tonight? Godfather and every other SmackDown superstar banned from ringside. This is a one-on-one match, strongly officiated inside the ring. You can't have managers at ringside when you turn off ringing. It's going to be very curious to see what goes down.
Jericho controlling the arm. Val Venis showing some great presence of mind there.
Great presence of mind. Venis really kind of showing us something different in himself here tonight. We've, as I say, we've not really seen a lot of success from Val Venis. The whole world premiere thing that he kept hyping up, the official debut when it was finally going to happen, it felt like it was all just kind of blowing smoke, like we were never really going to see anything special. But the crowd has believed very strongly in Val Venis since he first made an appearance in the WWE. This man has been getting insanely strong crowd reactions every time his music hits. And I don't necessarily think they're all from the ladies either. I think Val Venis is quite the popular man in general.
Val Venis controlling the head.
And right now he really seems to be getting in Chris Jericho's head. Like I said, I think he's somehow managed to kind of outwit Chris Jericho, at least for the time being.
Turn defense into offense in a moment's notice. And that series ends in
The
deadlock.
Chick Magnets are a team I'd like to see go pretty far this season. By the end of the season, I'd love to have seen at least one reign as tag team champions for these guys, but you never know. I've been dying to see Yoshitatsu and Goldust capture tag team gold, but For as long as Edge and Christian are champions, that is never going to happen. Coming up tonight, following the shocking close to SmackDown last week, Brock Lesnar has personally requested that he goes 2-on-1 with the New Age Outlaws. That is, of course, 1 week before what has now been announced as a special gauntlet match that will take place at SummerSlam. It is going to be Brock Lesnar versus the New Age Outlaws and Triple H. He'll face Billy Gunn in the first round, Road Dogg in the second, and if he can make it through both members of the New Age Outlaws, Brock Lesnar will face Triple H last. This was a match that Brock Lesnar himself wanted, as now that these guys have stuck their nose in it, he wants to take out all three at once. Another match added to the already pretty well stacked SummerSlam card, a show I am very much looking forward to. Damien Sandow has been strongly alluding that win or lose, Kane needs to be careful. He's got that briefcase, and he doesn't necessarily care if he's European champion or not. He earned the right to cash that in whenever he wants.
Venis into the tie-up. Nicely avoided.
Venis. Very back and forth matchup between these two. I think I found the solution. Because I know the AI can actually put on a pretty good match. It's just they'll fuck around on the outside. But if I take away the ability to go outside, I think I found it. I think I've done it, guys. This now just seems to be a good, fun, back and forth matchup. The thing is, I can't get rid of going outside of the ring entirely. Because there are people like Damien Sandow who, you know, it's no secret, you've all seen it. That's a big part of his gimmick. Avoiding conflict and playing it smart. I couldn't just turn off Ring Out. It's just I'll have to make sure I, like, play Damien Sandow. Plus, this way I can actually get around not playing as the Disciple of Darkness still. And Tiny Shiny, because I really do want to respect the fact that those characters' careers are in their own hands. If they get good enough win-loss records, they'll go up in the ranks. If they get terrible win-loss records, they'll drop in the ranks. Simple as, I am not rigging their futures. You're a big elbow, Lawler. I was about to say sorry, I didn't mean that, but I do. I do mean that entirely. Puppies! Submission hold! I love Jerry Lawler's voice. I don't know why. I think the commentators are really a big part of what makes an era special, frankly. And I think that Jerry Lawler just kind of makes me happy in a way, because his voice reminds me of like the era that I loved. Whereas like wrestling nowadays, like I still like it, but I like it. I don't love it like I used to. Some of that's probably just because I got older. Some of that is because I just don't personally think it's as good as it used to be. I think we all have a point in life, growing as wrestling fans, where we kind of just go, my era was better. And I think I've just hit that point. I'm a boomer now. I'm wrestling boomer. Jitch the wrestling boomer. That's my new gimmick. Venis. These two really going back and forwards here. Chris Jericho really getting the best of Venis. I mean, I think that Jericho's biggest letdown right now is he still seems to be taking Venis rather lightly. He still seems to think that this isn't the challenge that it is. Jericho really seems to believe he's one of the greatest of all time, despite the fact that other than holding the tag team championships when they were first introduced in December of 2009 with The Miz, I don't actually know a time Jericho's ever really found success. Miz has gone quite the distance since his team with Chris Jericho, former WWE champion, two-time Intercontinental champion, Money in the Bank winner, and successful cash-in. Three-time tag team champion. Like Miz has done a lot. Jericho, not so much. It's been really going back and forth. I couldn't tell you who's got the upper hand. I mean, I'd say Venis has been favoring certain parts of himself. He seems a little bit more worn than Chris Jericho. What a spine buster by Venis. Really dropped Chris Jericho there. Oh, wow. Venis showing us some of that strength of his. He does possess it, believe it or not. I know he may not always take things particularly seriously. The man comes out in a bath towel, but he is a good performer. And not just in the way he'd have you believe. If I do say so myself, Kane. There's something about that sounded very JR, I'm sorry. Off the ropes. Reversal by Chris Jericho. Jericho, oh no, never mind. For a moment I thought I saw him holding his head there. Guess I didn't. It's Venis. Ah, they're still trying to do the outside stuff, are they? Are they just going to keep throwing them into the ropes now? Guess I can't let the AI play any matches in this season. Never mind. Yeah. Because now he's just going to keep trying to throw him out of the ring. That's kind of nuts. Even with ring out turned off. Even with the ability to not go outside the ring at all. It still obsesses with barricade breaks. That's... I think disappointing is the only word for that. I'll let this match play out. It's just, it might be 10 minutes of Irish whips and spine busters with no pin attempts. Actually, I'll give it 3 minutes. If it's still the same by the 7-minute mark, I'm cutting it short. Because, I don't really want to watch... I don't really want to watch 10 straight minutes of attempted barricade breaks. That actually sounds really boring. I can't beat the AI in this game. There is no way to stop it from being it. Cover. No. We actually got a cover there, though. That's the important thing there. We actually had a cover. Ooh. He busted him open somehow.
That Irish whip was delivered with tremendous aggression. He plants him down with authority. Jericho's got him.
Roll up here by Jericho. Is this going to be enough? Oh no. We're just getting all the WWE 13-isms in one match. No, actually, we didn't get one there. Okay. There we go. Now Jericho's doing it too. I mean, he's probably been doing it for a while. This is one of those matches where I've kind of shifted my attention a little bit as it's gone on because I've realized what they're doing and it irritates me to just focus on.
Oh, don't do this. Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you. Slam again. Slam.
Slam.
Uh-oh. You can see the pain shoot through this superstar's body. Into the cover. He got body on body there, but that's about it. These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what
this one is very back and forth, but not really seeing a looming finish in sight. They seem to just really want to equally match each other all day. Fight forever. Do you think that's a crowd chant you'd ever hear in a Venis and Chris Jericho match?
Did you hear the impact on that kick?
I do. Because I just did it. Venis!
Oh, and again, finger to the eye.
Well, they stopped Irish whipping for now, so I'll allow things to continue.
He might not know where he is right now. Quick thinking to avoid that. Oh, what's he got in mind? Listen to that
Chop there by Venis. Sets Chris Jericho up on the top rope. What's he going to do from here? Chris Jericho, right hand to the face. Very back and forth matchup tonight between Chris Jericho and Venis. Every time when I think Chris Jericho has really gotten the best of Venis, Venis just keeps on fighting. Venis now using the trunks to elevate Jericho. What a vicious power driver! My God! And Venis, code breaker. Oh my God! That came out of nowhere. Chris Jericho, 1, 2, 3, and Chris Jericho silences any doubters that he has slipped. This is exactly the therapeutic victory that I think Chris Jericho desperately needed. This is a man who I think at some point, whether he likes to admit it or not, was most likely going through some serious self-doubt, and here tonight to know that he has come out of the WWE and finally picked up a singles victory. I think this match means a lot more to Chris Jericho than some would ever know. That was a hard-fought battle that showed me I still can't trust the AI. But, coming up next, for the first time I think ever, I don't believe we've seen this before, Beth Phoenix and Kharma will team up to face off against the Mean Girls, as I like to call them, but Les Femmes Fatales, as they call themselves, in a tag team matchup. That should be very interesting, knowing that either Beth Phoenix or Kharma will be retiring in just 9 days.
Following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing La Femme Fatale from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella first out here tonight. I believe it's Nikki Bella and Eve representing La Femme Fatale here tonight. They have got a huge opportunity in front of them to knock off the potential future Divas champion as well as the Divas champion. It would definitely put them in the front of the line. I've got to think with either Beth Phoenix or Kharma out of the picture permanently after this next Sunday. I think things are going to be very centric to these three. They'll be literally making up half the women's roster on SmackDown. It's not a fun time to be Lita, AJ Lee, and whoever the champion is. The line "she looks good to me" is a very strange one. Yeah, well, she looks good to me. Sounds very aggressive. Very argumentative. Now, Eve, she ever held the title? I want to say she... No, she hasn't, I don't believe, anyway. I think I mistaken her for Kelly Kelly. That's our fluke champion. Listen to that crowd erupt for Beth Phoenix. They love her here in Los Angeles, California, the place we cannot escape. This could be her final or second to last appearance ever here on SmackDown. Or in the WWE in general. We've been told that this is a retirement matchup after all. They can't go anywhere should they lose. WWE as a whole, they will be retired from. Pressure is on for these women. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these two women. I feel like it's going to be a clash you don't want to miss at SummerSlam. Kharma strikes fear on her way to the ring. And holding that Divas title quite some time now. Was a very long reigning women's champion too at one point. Say not to be taken lightly. One of the longest entrances ever, too. Just kind of sit here and watch it happen. Here we go. Interested to see what woman starts out first. Okay, so it's Beth Phoenix and Nikki Bella starting things off for both their sides. And I noticed Beth Phoenix seemed like she kind of missed a beat when we saw her against Alicia Fox. I don't think she was quite as quick and as effective as we're used to, but it was more that post-match attack, or that post-match warning, I should say, from Kharma. The fact that this is not going to end between these two. It just never seems to end. Eve mouthing off and Beth Phoenix having none of it. Alicia Fox at ringside. And I can't blame John Laurinaitis for making such a sweeping decision. But to literally be ending the career of one of these women, it's going to be very interesting to see what does in fact go down at SummerSlam. I'm told it is going to be a 30-minute Iron Woman match, the first to ever take place. So very curious to see what happens in that half an hour and how it will so greatly shift the future of this women's division as a whole. Divas division. Alright.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Beth Phoenix takes the fight right into the corner, and that felt like a very pointed clothesline there. She has made sure not to tag Kharma.
What a night we're having on SmackDown. And Beth got out of that.
You really can't help but wonder if we'll ever see the Divas champion be tagged into this match.
Oh, did you see the
That's Waddy there.
into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one.
Coming up next, Brock Lesnar against the New Age Outlaws 2-on-1. That is just 9 days before he faces them in a gauntlet match, where he'll have to eliminate each member individually.
Phoenix has such a physical presence. Imagine what the other divas must think when they have to face
He just
her.
wants to take care of them a little bit first for what they did to him last week. Let's not forget that Brock Lesnar instigated that when he targeted Triple H in the locker room. That was entirely on Brock Lesnar's hands. His friends were just standing up for him.
Back into the ring now. And the ref
May not
sees
like
the
it, may
tag.
not agree with it, but they're just kind of having Triple H's back. We always knew that New Age Outlaws had a strong association with Triple H and Shawn Michaels and D-Generation X. Just like we knew X-Pac has over on Raw. And Eve into the corner. Oh, clothesline there. Well, attempt at clothesline. Sorry, turned into a Uranagi. Not very smart sometimes. And a tag has actually been made here. Beth Phoenix. Oh my goodness, you have got to be kidding me. Wow! And the Divas champion Kharma.
Kharma with a devastating counter.
Now in that ring. Femme Fatale have no idea what's hitting them right
The
now.
ref's not looking. Anything can happen here. Oh man.
A gutsy move to set foot in the ring with the both of these two. This will be the last time these two ever share a ring here on SmackDown. Kharma and Beth Phoenix, that is.
Kharma is the most imposing lady we've ever seen in WWE.
Kharma really taking pleasure in her ability to physically wear out Eve like no other. We've still been told that there is no sign of The Undertaker for tonight's open challenge. Paul Bearer insists it will be happening. We will be getting The Undertaker versus Kane tonight on SmackDown. He doesn't want to wait until SummerSlam to give Undertaker a taste of his own medicine. Kharma here. Going for that vicious sit-out powerbomb. There's the cover, and that's a quick kick out there by Eve. She is still in this one. Divas champion, not going to put her away that easily. Speaking of power bombs, here comes yet another. Cover here by Kharma. Referee distracted by Alicia Fox at ringside. What a DDT.
Nails the head scissor.
Drops down with the head scissors. Now Kharma slowly getting back to her feet.
I can feel that one out here. She makes
Tag made. They seem to be willing to somewhat work together here.
And there's the elbow.
Beth Phoenix and Kharma somehow working together, and here we see it. The Glam Slam into the cover, and Fox with the distraction off of the two. Phoenix realizes, releasing the leg, and Phoenix, oh, there goes Alicia Fox. Phoenix going straight back in for another cover, but now Nikki Bella. Tell you, that distraction from Alicia Fox is almost definitely the only thing that kept Eve into this match. Bank on that one. Eve going over for the tag to Nikki Bella. Beth Phoenix going back. Changed her mind. I almost feel bad for Femme Fatale here tonight. They had a really big opportunity to prove themselves as a group that seems to actually be on the same page. It's just they're up against two machines, and whether those two get along or not, they don't like to lose.
This match has been 100 miles an hour since the opening bell.
Kharma striking away at the face of Nikki Bella.
Underhanded move.
Oh, here we go again. Another sit-out powerbomb by Kharma, this time on Nikki Bella. Is that enough to get this one done? There's Alicia Fox once again. Alicia Fox even managing to distract Kharma for a minute there. Looks like she has been officially kicked from ringside.
If beauty was timed, Nikki would be eternity.
Thrown into the corner. Tag made to Eve. Actually seeing Nikki Bella and Eve manage to get the best of Kharma here. Cross body. Kharma seems to be getting a little bit more worn out right now. Oh, okay, never mind, Kharma. Oh boy. Just bouncing back with the implant buster. Knocking Nikki Bella off, showing Beth Phoenix, I don't need your help. And here's the cover. I think Beth Phoenix took a little bit of offense to that, but nonetheless, these two are victorious. Sharing the ring together. One final time. I'm gonna just cut this short. That doesn't really fit these two. As we move towards the next match of the night, Brock Lesnar and the New Age Outlaws in a handicap match.
Approaching the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Truthfully, nothing filled me with fear more for the safety of men than when we saw last week the New Age Outlaws actually dare to lay their hands on Brock Lesnar after what he did to Triple H. And I get it. I get it completely. They were looking out for a friend. They were trying to kind of have Triple H's back, show that solidarity. But I'm going to tell you now, that was a mistake. And I think this handicap match is a mistake. Your ass better caught somebody. Becoming quite the fan favourites, the New Age Outlaws, after they came to the aid of a very strong fan favourite in Triple H. These guys make their way to the ring tonight for what I personally think is suicide. This is a very, very risky move that these guys are taking. But they seem confident in themselves tonight. They seem like they got an ace up their sleeves, and like they know they can best Brock Lesnar in this handicap match, and frankly I gotta believe in them for that.
Are you ready?
Oh wait. Wait, what? Shawn Michaels is over on Raw. Triple H, I thought, sustained some pretty serious injuries last week at the hands of Brock Lesnar. What could this be? What the hell? Triple H, what? I don't know what he's running off of, but he is here right now. And last week we saw this man get thrown into a door by Brock Lesnar. As I say, I'm very curious to know what exactly it is that he is running off of, but a gutsy move to say the least. You know he can't be 100% right now. There is no way. Triple H gate crashing this handicap matchup. I don't think Brock Lesnar cares. Degeneration music playing again here on SmackDown for the first time in quite some time. And without Shawn Michaels. Noticeably absent. This is going to be an interesting one. Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, both getting into it. Watching the back of him. Is this still a legal handicap match? That's the question. Brock Lesnar outnumbered right now by these three, and Triple H, who is of course hell-bent on revenge. Uh-oh. Oh boy, no, this is not the scheduled handicap match. The referee is watching on as Triple H lays into Brock Lesnar with a steel chair. That wasn't the rules of this matchup.
The attack on the skull continues. Billy Gunn controlling the waist.
This has gotten real personal. I mean, this rivalry between Brock Lesnar and Triple H had all stemmed back at the Capital Punishment. You're talking a couple months ago now. Oh! Trademark sledgehammer shot again and again by Triple H. Billy Gunn and Road Dogg kind of trying to assist Triple H in beating down Brock Lesnar right now. Oh boy. Oh, come on now. This can't be good.
And he gets tossed back in the ring.
Brock Lesnar. Oh my god.
That sledgehammer is a deadly weapon. Well, there's no sportsmanlike
Getting brutalized by, I guess, the new DX. Triple H. Oh, come on now. I mean, I know what he did to you, so in a way this is completely deserved, but Brock Lesnar. Oh! And Brock. Oh! A little bit of a miscommunication there between DX. Brock Lesnar striking out. Just a little lucky there. After a Road Dogg kind of screwed things up there.
Under the rules of a no disqualification match, the referee is powerless to stop.
Nice one, Road Dogg. You really nailed it.
And it looks like we could be heading back into the ring. Ow, what an elbow.
Triple H Brock Lesnar to his feet, kick to the midsection, and Brock Lesnar getting dropped with a pedigree. Could that be his fate at SummerSlam? Looks like these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do tonight. They seem to be done. The damage was definitely dealt. D-Generation X seems alive and well. Triple H teaming up with Road Dogg and Billy Gunn here tonight. He took them out. What a group this is, and Brock Lesnar will face all three in a gauntlet match next Sunday at SummerSlam. As we move towards our main event, will The Undertaker answer this open challenge tonight? We've been told it is a challenge. The World Heavyweight title is on the line, and The Undertaker will accept. This is a very curious main event tonight. Open challenge. Promised to be answered by The Undertaker. He couldn't possibly resist in Paul Bearer's eyes. There's no way The Undertaker won't accept that this is exactly what he wants. John Laurinaitis has the World Heavyweight Championship main event scheduled for SummerSlam between Undertaker and Kane. Paul Bearer says they should blow off that steam tonight, put it in the past, get the rematch out of the way. It's all that this is really about. Undertaker just wants his rematch. He's a former champion. He's just trying to play by the rules. After that, Undertaker and Kane will officially see eye to eye. That is Paul Bearer's promise. Right now, it's just about the championship. It's just about a little bit of pride. It's the fact that he is owed a rematch. John Laurinaitis has put it in The Undertaker's head. He's manipulated him. That is not The Undertaker. That is not The Undertaker at all. Seems like Goldust heard the words open challenge and decided, hey, I'm getting a world title shot tonight. Well, this isn't going to make Paul Bearer happy. This isn't going to make Kane happy. But the fact of the matter is, this is an open challenge. That was the wording that was used. So this is happening. Goldust is getting a World Heavyweight Championship shot against Kane right before SummerSlam. That could very much change the course of SummerSlam. You've known Goldust to pull off some pretty outrageous and shocking upsets in the past. Could this be one of them? World Heavyweight title on the line. And this very unique... That is not The Undertaker. I can't believe I'm even having to say that, but...
From Hollywood, California, weighing 244 pounds, Goldust.
Oh, he is actually getting this shot tonight.
And his opponent, weighing 323 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Kane.
Kane. Do. World Heavyweight Championship in hand. He is defending that title tonight against Goldust. No sign of The Undertaker. Well, this should be an interesting main event. Goldust. Whoa, Goldust! Going straight in for Kane. I mean, hey, This is a World Heavyweight title opportunity. You don't pass this up. Goldust knew that when he heard the words open challenge, when he came out here tonight. This is honestly a little bit of a mistake, frankly, for Goldust. But you never know. Especially with Undertaker looming in the shadows and kind of screwing with Kane right now. We could see a new World Heavyweight Champion just 9 days before SummerSlam. Big right hand across the face of Goldust there. Kane is not to be taken lightly. They call him the Big Red Machine for a reason. Into the corner. And of course, Goldust now. Oh, hold on. Goldust with a reversal coming off the top. Got him with that clothesline. It looked like Goldust was charging in for a pin attempt there, but Kane got up a little too quickly. This week's SmackDown, the final SmackDown before SummerSlam. We've been told that The Undertaker will return to action no sooner than SummerSlam. He will not be on next week's SmackDown. However, we will finally see a one-on-one collision between Brock Lesnar and Triple H. We have been promised as much.
All that power was put to good use. Goldust squeezing down on the head.
Anything happens between Brock Lesnar and Triple H next week on SmackDown, their SummerSlam match will be called off, and the man who instigates it will be removed from the SmackDown roster. So I'm very curious to see what happens next week when those guys face off. Goldust going in for a cover here on Kane. Is this seriously going to be enough? No.
The world title up for grabs. Nobody wanting to make an error in this one.
I can't believe that Goldust is out here tonight taking this World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. We're told next week on SmackDown as well, Rey Mysterio returns to action after the damage that was done at the hands of the Big Boss Man. He will give Big Boss Man a United States Championship shot next week on SmackDown. Don't want to miss that. We'll also see the European Championship rematch between Damien Sandow and CM Punk next week on SmackDown after that count-out victory for Sandow as Goldust, I guess he didn't get there in time. Double championships on SmackDown, the final SmackDown before SummerSlam. Of course, SmackDown got quite a few matches at SummerSlam. We've got the Divas Championship on the line. Beth Phoenix and Kharma Iron Woman match for the Divas title. Loser must retire. World Heavyweight Championship bout between Kane and The Undertaker, or maybe even Goldust and The Undertaker at this point. Maybe a triple threat.
Goldust controlling the waist.
Who could say? And perhaps a WWE Tag Team Championship matchup between Edge and Christian up against the Celtic Cross. That should be a unique one to say the least, if it ends up happening. And a handicap, well, a gauntlet match. Brock Lesnar against the new D-Generation X. From Billy Gunn to Triple H, he'll have to get through all three to come up with the victory. Nice neck breaker there by Goldust as he goes for the cover. Ooh. Can't believe what I'm seeing here. Goldust really getting the best of Kane. Has the head games from The Undertaker really gotten to Kane this much? Right hand across the chest, and now Kane coming out full swing. Strike after strike after strike.
Kane is on the attack. Kane controlling the head. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Goldust with the reversal. Suplexes him down. Come see a very desperate man in Goldust. Guillotines Kane off the ropes. Goldust Going in for another cover attempt. Is this going to be the world title win? No. Kane got him caught. Uh-oh, this could be the beginning of the end. Choke slam from hell. That's got to be it. Goldust has got to be down. Whoa! Goldust kicked out. This guy is not messing around. He wants that title so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, could this be it? Final cut by Goldust. Has Kane been bested? No. Imagine Goldust winning the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. Just 9 days away from SmackDown. The way that would change the landscape of SmackDown, and all because Paul Bearer put Kane's title on the line in this open challenge. Goldust, he's coming off desperate. He's coming off hungry. There ain't nothing wrong with that, though, when you're proving everything you've got in that ring.
Whoa, right on target. The demented Kane is like a wounded beast now, just trying to survive.
Goldust turn him around. Oh! Dropping him down. Goldust going for yet another cover attempt here on Kane. Still not able to take that World Heavyweight Championship away from Kane. Oh.
Incredible suplex. He's setting up.
Goldust calling for something here. Sets Kane up in the corner. Could Goldust shatter the dreams of Kane and realize his own? Goldust shattered dreams right to Kane. That bust him. How?
Kane's in trouble.
Kane, hold on. Does he manage to fight back here? No, Goldust still in control.
Physically dominant. Kane with a devastating counter. Elbow. Goldust with those veteran skills. He saw that one coming. Oh, the punch.
This is nuts. I can't believe Goldust is going toe-to-toe with Kane right now.
Elbow to the nose. Kane setting it up.
And in that corner. Goldust, he's so determined.
You hear how his leg connected?
Got him up on his feet. Goldust, one more time. Is this enough? Final cut. That's got to be it. Kane covered.
Championship on the line.
And oh, just like that, Kane with the kick out. Goldust cannot believe it.
Impact from that kick.
Seems like no matter what he does, Kane just keeps fighting back.
He's got it locked in. Will this be
Unlimited energy coming from Kane.
the bizarre one? Watch it. What strength. Fighting his way out. He may have to submit here.
Goldust trying to force Kane to tap out. At this point, Kane might pass out. Goldust has managed to really withstand a lot. Kane, I think he's fading here. Couldn't really tell you who I think has this. Can Kane break out? Submission hold locked in tight. Kane nowhere to go, and I think Goldust realizing that Kane is not going to tap out. He's not going to pass out. You're not going to get him with that one.
This is a sickening assault.
Kane up to his feet. Goldust, schoolboy. Oh, that's not schoolboy. Got him with that roll up. Oh, almost. No, Kane able to kick out still.
Oh, what a painful kick. What a body shot. He swung wild with that one.
Kane, what is happening to you? Seems to have no fight left in him.
That'll scramble your brains.
Oh!
And the big red monster gets chopped. Uh-oh. Big move coming.
Is this going to be enough?
What a chop. Has the
Kane with the reversal. Come on, Kane, wake up. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Goldust with the performance of a lifetime. Guy just doesn't seem to want to give up. Kane going in for the cover off that clothesline into the corner. And almost coming off the ropes once again. Back body drop by Kane. And fans really don't want to see Kane come out on top. They have been loving every second of Goldust's heart and determination. Oh! Sidewalk slam by the big red machine. Cover kick out by Goldust once again though. This guy is still... Oh no. Oh. Who choke slams from the World Heavyweight Champion? That has got to be it. Goldust has given it his... Oh my god! Like I say, I don't think Goldust wants to give up on this opportunity. He doesn't know when he's ever going to get this again. If he's ever going to get this again. Blood pouring down the face of Goldust. Kane clearly in disbelief at the way that this open challenge has gone. And a second application of that same submission hold a moment ago. That was quite the struggle for Goldust to find his way out of, as this submission tightly applied. Goldust once again. This has become just a slapping fight now. These guys getting real physical. Kane going in for another cover. I think Kane very much came into this one underestimating Goldust. I think he felt he was in for an easy opponent. And he has gotten just the opposite. Goldust over the last 12 minutes has put on the performance of his life. And here's another submission hold applied by Kane. Is this going to be the point where Goldust is forced to submit? He's forced to give up. You gotta think there's not much left in the tank for Goldust. Rolls out of that one, knee to the head. This is still going. Goldust. Caught by the foot. Turns him around. Kane really just gonna do this. Insult to injury. Just try to cover him off of a missed kick. Oh no, here we go. Tombstone pile driver. Shades of his brother, the Undertaker. Tombstone pile driver on Goldust. That wasn't actually supposed to happen. Not that quickly. Goldust fighting off of pure instinct at this point. Clearly a veteran in the business. How much blood can one man lose though? This is actually becoming a little bit uncomfortable to watch. Goldust, I just don't think he knows when to give up. Guy's got no fight left in him. He's getting no offense in. He just keeps fighting. He just keeps getting back to his feet. I'm respecting the heart and the dedication of Goldust here. He knows he may never get a world title shot again, but all the same, he must know he can't come out of this a winner now. And the sidewalk slam was finally the point. Goldust's body had just had enough. That was a long and grueling fight, and honestly, Goldust gave it everything he had. Sheamus, what the hell are you doing? Well, clearly Sheamus wants it his way. He wants a shot at the World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam. And he knows that Undertaker is going to get it. And he's not going to settle for that. So Sheamus attacking Kane here tonight. He faces Edge next week. He's been told he won't be in the World Heavyweight Championship match. But it looks like he's not going to take no for an answer. And thank you all for watching SmackDown. What an episode it has been. I'll see you guys on the final week before SummerSlam.